the woman once hailed as America's sweetheart, officially took center stage in the extortion and defamation trial involving none other than Justin Baldoni. And babe, this is Blake's first time in a courtroom in over a decade. 10 years since she played the perfect celebrity wife, the glamorous red carpet darling, the flawless fashionista, and now she's stumbling over her own web of lies. You can't make this up. Before anyone starts applauding her bravery for facing the courtroom lights, let's not forget how this disaster really began. Before Blake could even set foot in the actual courthouse, she had to endure something called a mock trial. Yes, baby, welcome to Hollywood's version of Let's Rehearse Your Downfall. Imagine a fake courtroom with fake jurors, a fake judge, and your team desperately trying to rehearse your testimony so you don't crumble like a dollar store cupcake under pressure. But in Blake's case, she didn't just flop, she bombed harder than Green Lantern. And yes, I said it. Organized by her own legal dream team, this dress rehearsal was supposed to give Blake an edge. Instead, it became the most tragic performance of her entire career. And that's saying something considering Gossip Girl exists. And hold on to your wigs because the footage of this meltdown, meant to stay locked and buried forever, somehow found its way into the hands of media vultures. And rumor has it, a brave, underpaid paralegal blessed the world by leaking it. And what's in the footage? Baby, explosive doesn't even begin to cover it. Blake exposed herself left, right, and center. Admissions so damning, you gotta wonder if she ever thought she could pull off the poor me act with a straight face. And just to spice it up even more, a preliminary court filing is now hinting that Miss Lively might have lied under oath in her depositions. Yes, sweetie. That's perjury, and you don't get to walk away from that by giving a cute little speech outside the courthouse. This is a federal offense. And guess what? There's an active investigation into whether Blake's been playing the entire legal system like it's a script she wrote herself. Now I know you're gagging for the real tea. What the hell is Blake even on trial for? Sit down, because this is more than celebrity shade. It's serious. It all started in 2024, when Justin Baldoni filed a civil lawsuit accusing Blake of defamation, witness tampering, and obstructing contractual obligations for the sequel of Another Simple Favor. Long story short, she allegedly tried to destroy his career, rewrite the public narrative, and hijack the entire movie production behind the scenes like she was the director, producer, and PR queen all in one. We're talking about orchestrated PR sabotage campaigns, leaked scripts, doctored footage, gossip campaigns so vicious they made TMZ look like Disney Channel. And yes, investigators discovered over 60 internal emails sent from a sketchy proxy account that leads right back to Blake's team. 60, y'all. That's not an oopsie. That's a whole sabotage operation with receipts. Blake didn't just throw Justin under the bus. She rented the bus, drove it over him, and posted a selfie in the driver's seat with a fake victim hashtag. And hold up, it gets even messier. Guess who stepped into the chaos? Taylor freaking Swift. Blake's BFF was subpoenaed as a key witness because apparently she's sitting on texts and voice memos that could nuke Blake's entire defense into oblivion. Oh yes, sis, Blake ain't just losing her credibility, she's losing her friendships quicker than her courtroom excuses. And the money? Oh, the money is bleeding, honey. If Blake is found guilty of all these charges, she could end up coughing up $6,400,000, 0 cents in damages and legal fees. And if that perjury charge sticks, add a juicy $1,200,000 0 cents fine to the bill. That's nearly $8 million 0 cents down the drain because she couldn't stand sharing a movie poster. And now let's rewind to May 5th, 2025. The day the mock trial turned into a car crash in slow motion. It was meant to be a 6-hour prep session, complete with cross-examinations from a real former prosecutor, but instead Blake melted like bad mascara in the rain. She contradicted her own deposition 3 times, and baby, when a fake juror even says, if this were real, I'd vote against her, she's too polished to be truthful, you know the game is over. That's code for she's faking it and we're all watching the act crumble. And buckle up, because during the so-called safe Q&A, Blake slipped. She admitted she knew about Baldoni's removal from the project before the official decision was made. That's not a misstep. That's a full-on self-destruction. Her legal team had to shut the whole thing down during emotional distress, like they didn't see this train wreck from miles away. But sweetie, the damage is done. She broke under fake courtroom pressure. And now she has to face the real thing. So now the queen of the picture-perfect image is tripping over her own lies, buried under a mountain of leaked tapes, fake emails, and subpoenas that came for her neck. And honey, the courtroom hasn't even officially opened yet. Let's not forget the moment the fake courtroom turned into a dead silent circus. Because what Blake confessed during that mock trial wasn't just embarrassing. It was criminally messy. She admitted she pressured Lionsgate executives to cut Justin Baldoni from the sequel. And how did she do it? By threatening to go public with sexual discomfort claims if they didn't obey her every whim. Emotional blackmail disguised as activism. Classic Blake, using the same women's empowerment narrative she built her brand on. But this time, weaponizing it behind closed doors to threaten people. And she didn't stop there. Oh no, she got dirty in the digital realm too. Forensic experts confirmed that Blake, or someone on her team, created at least 3 fake emails, painting Baldoni as a monster on set. Not he's difficult, not he's rude. No, straight up accusations of abusive behavior. And those emails, they weren't even sent from her account. They were cooked up on a burner laptop, like she thinks she's some B-grade spy in a Netflix thriller. Who does she think she is? Carrie Matheson from Homeland, and it keeps spiraling. She shared sealed court documents with a third party, which violates the NDA she personally signed in 2023. She literally broke her own contract, the same kind she probably skimmed while sipping champagne at some elitist gala. Then came the nuke, the 2022 voice memo. Picture it. Blake sitting in court, thinking she can fake her way through the mock trial, and suddenly, boom, a recording of her own voice plays loud and clear. If he gets in the sequel, I'll make sure this story goes national. Her words, her voice, no edits. That's not reacting to trauma. That's plotting revenge like it's a Pinterest board for career sabotage. Legal analysts are gagging over this one. They're saying if even one of her statements from the mock trial doesn't match up with her real courtroom testimony, she could face a full-on felony perjury investigation. That's not PR crisis mode. That's felony territory. And there's no Vogue cover story that can spin that away. But sis, let's not forget what this whole meltdown is really about. Money. And Blake's about to take a nosedive straight into financial ruin. If she's convicted of defamation and witness tampering, $6,400,000, 0 cents in penalties. And let's not forget the $1,200,000, 0 cents in fines for violating California Civil Code Section 47. And that's just the legal bills. Behind the scenes, sources say she's already losing deals. 2 major endorsements gone. One of them, a $3 million, 0 cents beauty campaign that was set for fall 2025. And we all know Blake doesn't lose beauty deals. That's her brand. But baby, when your image turns into Lyra and Louis Vuitton, those checks stop coming in real fast. Even worse, her feminist production company Beaverbold, 3 deals frozen. That's a $9 million 0 cents revenue loss. I guess boldness doesn't cover legal fraud, huh? Even Disney, who were backing her next project, ghosting her faster than Ryan Reynolds did after Deadpool made more money than all her last 3 movies combined. And you know it's serious when Mickey Mouse starts backing away. And now, insurance companies are lining up to deny her claims. If she's found guilty of lying during these proceedings, they can legally refuse to cover her liability. That means Blake would have to pay everything out of her own Birkin. Not only broke, but broke and humiliated. The ultimate Hollywood tragedy. Of course, when the walls start crumbling, what's a PR-obsessed celeb to do? Try to spin it, of course. Blake's team immediately started feeding footage of the mock trial to the press, not to come clean, but to soften the blow. On May 10th, TMZ and Variety both reported that someone close to her inner circle leaked the clip titled, "I was forced to stay silent." Classic Blake. Play the oppressed queen who's bravely battling the evil patriarchy while behind the scenes, you're blackmailing people and faking emails. And the internet ate it up. That video hit 4.2 million views in under 24 hours because, of course, drama sells, especially when it's gift-wrapped in designer delusion. But the real gag? People close to her, her supposed ride or dies, are jumping ship. Rumors say Taylor Swift's team is scrubbing Blake from her socials like yesterday's fashion faux pas. Insiders are whispering that they call it a reputational conflict, which is PR speak for, girl, we're not sinking with this Titanic. Even Ryan Reynolds is backing off. Documents suggest he's been minimizing his involvement, pausing joint ventures with Blake and stepping way back. When even Deadpool doesn't want to crack jokes about your mess, you know it's over. And let's not forget the whispers from Blake's own lawyer, Paige Wexler, caught murmuring about a potential plea bargain, which, translation, they're preparing for more bombshells to hit the fan. Leaked audio, receipts, everything. At this point, it's a race to see if they can patch the boat before it sinks completely. But baby, it's already underwater. Blake Lively, once the queen of relatable glam, is now the poster child for how to torch your career in 10 days or less. A YouGov poll from May 11th showed her favorability among the 18 to 35 crowd nosedived from 74% to 46% in just 10 days. That's not a dip, that's a catastrophic free fall. And the internet? Oh, the internet isn't giving her a shred of mercy. On May 12th, the hashtag BlakeLead blew up to number 3 globally. Reddit threads under r/FlowCelebs and r/pop culture conspiracies exploded with over 12,000 comments, and says they're not dissecting her style anymore. They're dissecting her body language from the mock trial like it's the O.J. Simpson case. She wanted attention, she got it. But instead of fashion praise and puff pieces, it's digital courtrooms and Change.org petitions demanding she be removed from another simple favor too. That petition has already clocked over 86,000 signatures. That's not a couple of trolls. That's a movement saying loud and clear, we don't want her back. And babe, just when you thought this circus couldn't get more bonkers, boom. On May 13th, Justin Baldoni's legal team dropped a sealed motion rumored to offer Blake a slimy little deal. Hand over the dirt or face courtroom annihilation. Translation, they know she's got receipts. And they're daring her to choose public humiliation or a desperate backroom settlement. And who's stepping up to twist the knife?